Someone, guys. So I was an ex. I haven't been following, but I've been following the story about open podcast, open. It's these young guys that talk different topics. Open chats. I hope I'm not butchering, and they are now being cancelled. They are now being sued. They are now being dropped off DSTV. They lost their contract because they made a racist comment. So they commented about colored people, and obviously social media has just gone crazy. The colored community has said, fuck that. One of the, I don't know if she's a guest or if she's one of the hosts, she was saying, Wuti, colored people are ancestral. They sleep with each other, family members. She was saying colored people are crazy, stereotypes, a lot of stereotypes. And again, I'm not in the business of defending other people, because again, they could be racist, they could not be racist. I'm making this video to just say, Wuti, very we know that people are crazy. Black people are crazy, Indian people are crazy, white people are crazy, African people are crazy, and colored people are also crazy, And I think we've entered a space where because you might be on a public platform, we need to be very cognizant of the shit that we say. But again, that's my bigger problem with society. Because whenever people say these things publicly, it is a echo of what is said privately. So you have so many people on Twitter saying, yeah, cancel these racists. I'm looking, and a lot of them are stereotypical, like white type of pages. And I'm going, if we did it like a deep dive, not even a deep dive into your life, imagine the racist shit that you've said. Again, I'm not defending these people because I don't know them from Adam. They could be fucking racist or not. What I'm saying is that now we have to tiptoe around shit because like we're scared that we're going to get cancelled. Guys, we know stereotypes about colored people. They say they're dangerous. They drug dealers. We know where stereotypes come from. Does that mean all colored people? No. Does that mean most colored people? No. It means there are some colored people that do that shit. And these people have been exposed to colored people that do that shit. The same thing like black people. I'm Zulu. Zulu people are violent. Zulu people are stubborn. Hey, Zulu people are slow. They dumb. Are there Zulu people like that? 100%. 1000%. I could be one of them. Probably one of them. But the reality is, does that speak to all Zulu people? No. Most? No. But some. Guys, there are some racist Indians. There are some racist Afrikaans people. There are some racist white people. There are some racist colors. The colors that I've experienced, a lot of them are racist. They are. Indian people that I have experienced, a lot of them are racist. Black people that I have experienced are racist. Hey, Bafetu. Why are we tiptoeing around these things? Why are we tiptoeing? I know colored people that have done things with their cousins, with their friends partners. I know black people that have done that same shit. I know white people. We watch movies about royal families or where white people has married into his own cousin, extended, wow. We hear these things all the time. But again, we have to tiptoe because look, Gaten McKenzie, you must did a video. My lawyers must stop everything that they're doing. Wow. The same Gaten McKenzie who was saying that he wanted to kill people at age 10. The same Gaten McKenzie who was going around doing roadshows about his prison times and this. The same Gaten McKenzie who has so many stereotypes, or rather so many allegations against him. The same Gaten McKenzie whose business partner, whose political partner is going through a lot of things legally. Come on, guys. Are you guys trying to distract us? Hey, don't focus on what the PA is doing and these so-called we're getting investigated for this and soccer clubs and, our friends knowing these people. So now you're like, oh, let's focus on these racists. Let's focus. You've got silly kids saying silly things. Should they get punished for silliness? Yes, of course. However, you're making it seem as if, now they're going to go and rally people to go and burn colored communities. Well, guys, what's happening? What is happening? Like, really, what is happening? The number of racist shit we hear in offices, the number of racist, sexist, homophobic shit we hear on the daily by high profile individuals is disgusting. Guys who have real power and reach, guys who can really affect lives, they say real dog shit. All of a sudden, you have silly people saying silly things, and now the colored community has been left behind. The colored, hey, no one cares. Okay, coloreds are never employed. You know what I'd love? I'd love to see employment stats based on race. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see, in the white community, what is the unemployment stats? In the black community, in the Indian community, I'd love to see those stats. I'd love to see when they talk about per capita stats as well. I'd like them to break it down racially so we can actually have a true understanding of the challenges, because we're busy pointing. Again, you need to understand which we come from a space, a history where we were divided racially. So again, colored people, according to that sectionals, were put ahead of black people. Colored people, for the longest time, have been the ones that are closer to town than any other of the non-white races. You have the colored people as close as possible to town, then Indian people, then the blacks. Oh, the blacks are always 20 minutes away. That's how it's been, and that causes this hierarchy. So you're going to have a lot of black people that are hating on colored people. You're going to have a lot of colored people who are now seeing these black people who are meant to be behind them coming up because of affirmative action, whatever, understanding that they too fall under affirmative action and BEE and can apply exactly the same. It's so crazy. It is so crazy. I sit with so many different people. Like, again, I look at my privilege. So if you guys have seen my old lady is 100% colored. So again, with that being said, colored in the sense of mixed blood, so that you guys can understand. I know privileges that I've had because of the texture of my hair. I know privileges that I had because of the tone of my skin, because of how I speak English. I can see the privileges that guys that I grew up with, guys that, Jabulo, no, but that had coarser hair, that were darker in skin. I could see Mina because of how I was, for the longest time growing up, said, oh, pencil we colored, hey, and I had privileges that my peers didn't have. So when people talk about this colored thing and they're like, yeah, but this is the, I was like, hey fam, I know exactly how it feels like to be in black spaces and being called colored in black spaces. There's a real privilege that comes with that. And I know what it's like to be in colored spaces and be seen as the black guy in that colored space and see how I get looked at. So don't come with that type of shit, because I know best of fucking both worlds. I know it well. And if you are a colored person who grew up in a black environment, you know exactly what I speak about. Or if you are a black person that grew up in a colored environment, you also know what I speak about. Guys, this thing of us pointing fingers of this and this, it's bullshit. We have experienced racist Indians. We have experienced racist blacks. We've experienced racist Afrikaans. We've experienced all type of things. And you've got these political guys busy pointing fingers. Oh, DSTV must drop them. DSTV is feeding so much bullshit on TV in terms of your Moja Live, in terms of this person cheated on this person. Look at these black communities, making black people look stupid, making all Leon Schuster type of shit, making everybody look dumb. However, we just carry on like it's nothing. All of a sudden, silly people say silly things, and then, oh, race wars. Now we can't say shit. This could be a great learning opportunity, not to cancel you, but again, to educate. I don't believe in cancel. I really don't believe in cancel, regardless of how that person said. Even that white guy that said, I think it was in Greece, and there's no K word in sight. I believe you sit that person down. Where's this coming from? Where's this pain? Why did you feel the need to do this? Let's learn so we can start identifying people like you, whether we want to do business with you or not, and identify and fix this. Because if you are saying this in these type of spaces, I can just imagine what you are saying at home, the information you are feeding your kids. Yay, guys. No. This thing, and no gates and jumping and let's sue them. Let's do that. Give me, it's just all smoke and mirrors. Give me, it's all smoke and mirrors. Give me, it's honestly annoying, and it's another tactic. We all work with all races, and there's so many people in your own race that you don't like. There's so many people in your own race that you know does snacks things. There's so many in your own race that you know are dumb as fuck. In your own race. And you know what's it, but now people are, hey. Hi guys, hey. Nani makalati, Nani must relax. Nani you must relax. Give me just another divide tactic. It's Zulu versus Xhosa. Every time I pick up on a Zulu versus Xhosa, I get bored, man. I get so bored because I know what they're trying to do. I know, they're trying to make this group feel more inferior than that, and that one feel more superior to that. It's another tactic. If people are out of pocket, pull them aside and say, listen, you don't say that shit. This is how you fix it. Wah, 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 wah. The next time you jump on the podcast, just start off by saying what you made a flop, apologize. But don't say now, hey, no. We get it. We get it. There are Zulu people that are flops, got you. But don't speak general as if now most Zulu people or all Zulu people like this. Don't say that. You might have experienced the one that does that doesn't represent all Zulus or all colors or all Indians. Yes, there are many pockets of individuals who are A, B, C, D, E, But again, let's just be more cognizant. But the moment we start canceling, we're forcing people to have these conversations privately. We're not fixing the situation. We're not. We're just ignoring it. We're sweeping it under the rug. And we think, by people seeing that the cancel, they're going to stop talking like this. People won't stop talking like this. They might stop talking publicly like this. So again, they're going to feed their kids this narrative, and the kids are going to feed their kids, and these people run businesses, whoever these people may be, and it will infect your business space. So again, if I'm Zulu and I know I can't say certain things about Zulu people because I'm an ABC, I might just stop employing Zulu people. If I'm colored and people are talking, I might stop employing other races. Again, we need to have these conversations because the aim is to learn, grow, and then start working together. I hate politicians. I've always said this. I destroyed my last brother because of this, because of the separation. PA, to my knowledge, I might be wrong, is not a colored party. It's not a green party. It's not a blue party. It's not a pink party. It's a South African party that's meant to look after every single person under the sun. And if there's a group that feels hard done, then we need to start as South Africa, not as this specific group, as South Africa, and say, you can't talk like that to those people. That is racist. Because of that, you will then have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as your punishment. And then you can learn and grow from this. And then from there as a society, we can get closer instead of constantly having to fight one another. Time and time again, they know how to do this and they get us worked up. And I can just imagine, because my son, my fourth son, his mom is colored. So again, I can just imagine the challenges that he will face having ubaba umZulu and a mother who's colored, ubaba umlotshwa, and his surname is an English surname. I can just imagine his challenges that he'll have to go through because people are going to be splitting him. The Zulu community is going to be saying, you're not Zulu enough here, you're not They're going to call him names, you're too light, and he's going to get into the colored community and they're going to throw their stereotypes. I can just imagine his challenges. And me, as the father, my job is to make sure that whatever society he's in, whether it's Indian, whether he's in white, pink, whatever the case is, his own personality shines through, and it doesn't matter how he looks like, it doesn't matter how he carries himself. He just needs to be loving, and he needs to be kind and understanding and have himself. Anyway, just let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I think with this open podcast, open chats, again, I might be wrong because I don't watch that type of content. It doesn't speak to me. I don't believe in that type of content, so it doesn't speak to me. I don't know. But give me, it's just that whole cancel culture. I've had enough of that. Let's rather build. Have these conversations, even if they're hard conversations. Even if it is, a bit passionate. Let's have these conversations and let's see how we can learn and grow and work with each other. But again, comment. Let me know below. Let me know. Share this video far and wide. I hope that cancelish. Oh, cancel him as well. Get our lawyers. He can't now. Ne Afrocom. Who does he think he is? Anyway, guys, have yourself a fantastic day. I'm out.